It is a pleasure here at Parshat Beshalach, Shabbos Shira, to speak to alumni, friends of the Yeshiva. A very wonderful opportunity to speak not only about Shabbos Shira, but also about Tu B'Shvat, about Aleinu L'Tova. The Beis HaLevi has a beautiful idea on this parsha. The Beis HaLevi asked the following thing, very interesting lashon. The song that we are told of Az Yashir, we say, of course, every single morning. So the Medrash says, Amar Moshe Ba'az Chatati She'amarti. The Medrash says that Moshe Rabbeinu sinned. A few weeks ago in the parsha it says, Mi'az Bati, from the time that I came to you, Hashem, things have only gotten worse for Bnei Yisrael. He used that word Az from that time. And this was the kapara. The kapara was Az Yashir. I get it now. You see, everything needed to happen in the way that it did for us to get out of Mitzrayim. That was what the Shira is. But says the Beis HaLevi, it's not what it seems. We think that the song that was sung on the splitting of the sea was a song on the salvation that God gave us, for what He did for us. But says the Beis HaLevi, the following. Al zeh biyotam hakli hachafetz asher al yadam nitzgael kvodo yitbarach ve'al yidei hatzalatam mitzrayim. It was not only that, but that God put us in that difficult time. He put us in 210 years of Shibud Mitzrayim. That is recognizing that God is with me, even b'toch hatzara. The Az Yashir was a shira that God actually put me in that situation, because that's good. God's always with me. You know what true emunah is, says the Beis HaLevi? It's when you sing to God, not only because you got out of the salvation, but because it was you were in the salvation, in the times of sorrow. That's what Hashem does for us. We have to recognize that even when something's difficult, like Shibud Mitzrayim, that's Hashem. The Esher Makos, that's Hashem. The Jews being in Mitzrayim, the Azbata, from the time that Moshe took over, things appeared to be worse. That was to better them so they can get out of Mitzrayim even quicker. Every single morning, we say the beautiful lines of Hodu, which is taken from different places. And the last line says, we thank Hashem for the salvation that He gives us, the loving kindness that He gives us. Says Rav Schwab, the word gamal is to ripen. We can read it a little bit differently. Gamal shkedim, as it says by Aaron HaKohen, his perach mata Aaron became shkedim. And that is the important thing here. We thank Hashem every day that our dreams, which are just little buds, become ripe. Because I believe in you, Hashem. Ashir Hashem ki gamal, like shkedim. There's a famous song, of course. Hashkedi Aparachat. It's the song of Tu B'Shvat. And before I moved to Eretz Yisrael, I didn't understand it. But when I was driving yesterday on 38, they're doing construction, they cut down a lot of the trees. But I found that one tree, the shakei tree, the almond tree, and guess what? You could see little white and beautiful rain here. So Baruch Hashem, you see the almond starting. When? In the middle of the winter. The middle of the winter, we have Tu B'Shvat. Why should Tu B'Shvat be in the beginning of the spring, when we start to see the blooming? No. It's dafka in the time, as the Beis HaLevi says, in the time of difficulty. Now, Baruch Hashem, we start to see the light. We start to understand that Rov Geshamim have ended. It's getting a little bit lighter outside for a little bit longer. Things are getting better. That's the shaked. The shaked is the fastest of the fruits, so that we can have the hope and desire, ki gamal lai, that our dreams that are just buds, just thoughts, Hashem, with the emunah, will allow to happen. That is the Az Yashir. That is the message that we should take with us on Tu B'Shvat. Hashem provides for us whatever we need, and even when we're in times of sorrow, Hashem is with us, holding our hands. And that is what Tu B'Shvat is all about. We should be zocheh to take these ideas with us on the great holiday of Tu B'Shvat, and also, of course, on this Shabbos Shira, Haba Aleinu.